Hey everyone, this is the Skyloong GK96, not to be confused with the Epomaker Skyloong GK96. From what I read, Epomaker buys their boards from Skyloong, so Skyloong decided to make their own keyboards. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. That being said, I ordered this keyboard directly from Skyloong. There are multiple themes and I decided to go with the Dolch theme. Also, this is the wireless version. They also offer a wired-only version if you're looking to save a little bit of money. When you order your keyboard, you'll have multiple options on switches, so I decided to go with the MX Cherry Browns. So, let's get into unboxing this, and I'll go over some of my favorite features, do a teardown, and show some typing. So, what comes in the box? Let's go ahead and open it up. So first thing you notice is the manual. You'll get a little manual with it. It goes over some of the different keyboards that you can actually buy. And then it's got some of the shortcuts for the keys in order to do the RGB on the keyboard. We also get a charging cable that is USB to USB-C, which is nice. It's braided. Then we get, looks like some extra keycaps here, which are nice. Then you have, let's see what this is. Oh, some extra switches. Great. So you get a couple extra switches in here. And then you get a keycap puller. Cool. So that's great. Keycap puller. And then the keyboard. Oh my goodness, this is a lot heavier than I thought. All right. Let's get this out of the way. And then we'll take a look at the keyboard. All right, let's open it up and see what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it. Wow, this is beautiful. I love it. Let's go ahead and get a weight on it. Let's see what we weigh here. 2.31 pounds. Let's change the unit here to ounces. And we're looking at 37 ounces. This is a beautiful keyboard though, my goodness. Look at this thing. I mean, you see the side profile. It's got multi-level kickstands here that seem impossible to open without fingernails. All right, now we're gonna do a sound test. Let's see how this sounds. Again, these are Cherry MX Browns. All right, so now what we have is no keycaps, and we can actually take a look at the plate a little bit better and see how it's fastened. Looks like there's some screws here. Once we get these switches out, we'll be able to look a little bit closer at the board itself, and then try and figure out what's under there. All right, so now that we have the switches out, we can take out some of the screws here from the plate that go into the main board. And when I took out one, as you can see here, there is a little rubber grommet. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little rubber piece there that adds a little dampening for these screws, which is great. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these screws out and see what's under this plate. There should be a Skyloong light gasket, which is exclusively patented by Skyloong. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but let's go ahead and dig in. So I got all of the screws out, and what I noticed on the space bar is that there is foam on the back. This helps dampen whenever you hit the space bar, that's a nice premium feature that I noticed. And then what I did notice is there's actually this Skyloong light gasket, and this is exclusively patented by Skyloong. It's a flexible gasket. You can see it here that fits between this board and the plate, and it offers stability, support, and cushion for the keys. It also provides a more stable overall structure. This unique design of gasket avoids the hard contact points between the screws and the positioning of the plate, which also then reduces noise. This is really nice keyboard setup here. And let's just see if we can pull this out and see what's underneath here. All right. You see this is coming out here. Looky there. We have a full foam bottom with our battery that's in here, which is a 4,000 milliamp battery, which I think charges in about 2 hours. So that's super nice. I'm not gonna pull anything else out. This is a very nice sturdy plastic as well. I think that they do have other options there besides plastic. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in and then get everything screwed back down so that we are all set to go here. So this keyboard comes in at about $140, maybe a little bit more depending on shipping and if you don't have a promo code. That being said, some of the features that I love the most about this keyboard is the hot swappable keys, the Skyloong light gasket. There is a 400 milliamp battery in here. The RGB has 16.8 million colors. And for example, let me just show some of that stuff to you. This is just one of the many different. There's one where it's just, you know, going crazy wild. Like this one. There's also static. Each one of these has its own LED. So with the drivers that you can download for this keyboard, you can individually set every one of these lights for each key, which is super cool. This is also Windows and Mac compatible, and you can connect up to 3 devices at one time. So this keyboard has it all for $140. So I would recommend it, and I think it's a great deal.